All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew episode 1K10 or 1010.
1010.
Is it 1010?
1010.
It would be 1010, huh? Never thought of that. I just want to start this off with LeBron James is not the greatest of all time. He's not. I don't know why, but Brandi just made me aware, and then she said something funny like he's not even the greatest Laker. And then I was like, no, he's not. Should have stayed in Cleveland if he wanted to be that greatest of all time. So he would have been the greatest over in Cleveland.
Yeah, he would have. He would have been the greatest Cavalier.
He's not. He can't compare to Kobe. Can't compare to Magic, Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain.
Nope.
That one dude named Jerry West.
I mean, they made a logo out of him.
Yeah, that's tough. Anyways, all right, back on track. My name is Andy. I am the guy that's criticizing LeBron James as being the greatest Laker, but he's not. But you're not here for that. You're not here for basketball. You're here for Brandi. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which is more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know on this beautiful, crisp Thursday night out there in Southern California. I'm just going to let you guys know. I have no room. I can't complain. I was watching Thursday night football in Cleveland, Ohio. They getting all kinds of snow. It was like dumping snow on the ground. They had to bring a snow blower out so they could know what line they were on.
No.
As I'm riding a bicycle for 7 miles as my daughter runs tonight, and I'm like shivering, and like I can't feel my toes, and I'm like having like that. I'm like, man, this is really cold. And then I'm like watching.
It's 50 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's like 50 degrees. Meanwhile, in like Ohio, they're like in snow. They're like playing in snow. Like I'm acting like I'm cold over here. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life as far as the weather. You got to make sure that you're getting tuned in, keyed in, because you know what? Life goes on. Weather just happens, right? It is what it is. I mean, eventually,
if you whether you want it or not.
Whether you want it or not. Facts. Did you see my story for today on Instagram? I said it's free, so you can't complain about all the unnecessary dad jokes you get.
You get them on the pay one too.
I just feel like houses in the future are just going to be like Hobbit houses, like built into a hill, like a shire. So that way they're like tornado, hurricane, whatever proof, just living inside of a hillside.
It's not in California. The earthquakes.
It'd be fine. Be fine. Anyways, I mean, it doesn't matter where you go in California.
So that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But anyways, we'll go down this rabbit hole later after the brew. Thank you so much for being here. It is the Thursday night. This is our last Studying Brew of the week. We are going to be hanging it up after tonight. We'll be back on Monday night. If you're brand new to this is how we do the free. We key into this on Mondays through Thursday at this time. And I want to say this, finally, was it like 5 years now?
I don't know.
5 years. Patreon, 5 years. I think we're on our 6th year. 6 years of being on maybe 5. I don't know.
5. Let's just call it 5.
Call it 5. Ever since we've ever been on there, every single year, they ask, creators or people that are on there, they go, hey, what are improvements that we can make? And I was like, well, it'd be cool if we could like give out discounts. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then they're like, who are you? And then that's where that ends. And then, they go, well, what's another idea? And I go, it'd be cool if we could gift us, Christmas time, gift birthdays, whatever, right? Gift the Kona. And then again, they said, who are you? But this year they listen. Mm-hmm. So in December, for all the folks that show up live and that show up and are watching it at that 10 o'clock hour, mm-hmm. are here, mm-hmm. present, counted for the 10:15 hour. Sure. I'm going to be for new people, mm-hmm. people that got, maybe canceled, maybe they walked away from us.
Yeah.
Maybe they're on the free over there on Patreon, mm-hmm. and they're like, I don't know if I want to. Next month, I'm going to be gifting the gift of Kona. What do I will be doing that? I'll be throwing in some gifts here and there. Some that might be like a free membership for a month. Some of those might be discounts, be like a 15-20% discount. I haven't figured it out yet. So you guys can get that. but you got to be here because I'm literally cutting it off. Like I'm not. So if like someone watches it in the replay and they're like, "Oh, what was the code last night?" It won't work. It won't work. They can try. They can try, but it won't work. Sorry, East Coast. If you watch the replay in the morning, you're gonna have to be like Tim. You're gonna have to show up at 1 a.m. I don't know. I don't require cameras on. You don't have to be like Tim with a suit and a tie.
Nah,
You know,
I mean,
looking
can.
dapper. You can.
Yeah.
Calling us from his study with his artwork.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. You can have the camera off, and we'll be gifting it out. We'll be run some gifts. We'll be giving away some things during December. That's what we can do, and so it'll pay. So tell people it's going to be season and giving from good old KonaButterflyz. We'll be giving our services, and we'll be running discounts. So it'll be a great way for you guys to be on during this December month, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
What's that for?
My goodness.
Oh, God.
I wanted to.
I'm like writing me notes here. I have ADD now because of you. That's all I'm saying.
ADD is not contagious.
It's contagious. It's as You be around somebody with ADD long enough, and you tell me if it's not contagious. Because
you just want to be like me.
I don't really, because it's like drives me insane most of the time. But it's like you get focused in, and then that person that you're with ADD is like, well, they're off onto a whole nother project. Like you just turn around that next shiny thing. But no. So in December, we will be running some stuff. I will be having maybe a couple of gifts that might give out. Some discounts I might give out to start off the week next week. So be on time. Spread the word. You never know. You might be one of those ones that gets a discount code if you're brand new, or you're running if you haven't joined us yet, if you're running in the free. That'd be a great time. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, let's get this party going. Let's get on it. Let's go. Yeah, we finally we get to do something
cool.
Yeah, something cool around here. And people are asking, they always ask me. I'll get like office managers like, hey, I got like this big team. If I get like 20 people, can we get a discount? And I'm like, no. I mean, I would love to, but I can't because I don't have the ability.
Right.
Now, I have the ability. So if you're like a manager, vice president, who knows?
Yeah.
Get a team on.
Yeah.
Let's discount it up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
See what happens. So share with your office managers. We're gonna have to change this up because we do now have another tier that we've added. And we do have now the ultimate licensing package that we do offer for Kona. I will not be running discounts and anything because it is the ultimate.
It is the ultimate.
It literally, you get text messages from Brandi every day. A little accountability. You get one-on-one tutoring at least once a week. You get all the stuff that you get with the small group, and you also get the study hall. You get the videos, the audios, everything. You get everything. SIE 663, 26, 65, 7. We'll be covering all of them. Whatever which one you're studying for, Brandi will help you out. But for everybody else, we also have other packages available. Has everything except that one-on-one tutoring and that text message from Brandi.
Yeah.
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 But we have all these different options. We have study guides available. We got the SIE 6 and 63. They are ebooks. You can download them. So if you love the Cheeto stains and coffee stains all over the paper, and I will be running some study guide discounts as well. Look for that in the month of December. So we are going to be gifting and giving away next month. So that way you guys can help out. All right. And then study plans. Yep. Like I said, we got the course videos, we got the exam sessions, we got exam mastery, all that great stuff. We got the Kona community on Discord, all that great stuff that's available. 951-290-3077. You can get that, call or text, and scan the QR code, hit the links, and you can join up. All right. Do you know what's kind of cool?
Huh?
Is the people that watch this on replays, they always skip me in the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm just gonna get to where Brandi talks.
I know.
They're gonna miss the whole part where like they get like the gift or discount or all that stuff. So that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna laugh. I'll mention it in the middle, like when we're like doing the breakdowns.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, and tonight's winner, congratulations. I should do like a limited number, huh?
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about it. All right, we do the Friday. We're gonna tomorrow. We have the Friday SIE live. I believe Brandy's going over questions. We have the test prep, all exam member sessions. We have that all tomorrow. It starts at 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. Sorry for the SIE, and then we got that 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. test prep, all exam mastery, whatever we call it. After that, right back to back.
Yeah, everything is back to back tomorrow. So like if you guys wanted to participate in study hall, right after that, like right after the test prep, we're gonna be all fired up from the techniques and the prep, and then we do study hall right after that.
So if you're studying the SIE, you guys can get on at 9:30 a.m.
Hang out with me all day.
and just hang out all the way till lunchtime.
That's right.
Or at past lunchtime.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have your camera on.
No.
You don't have to at all.
No.
Just listen to what Brandy's doing.
Yeah.
But I would definitely get into that. Exam mastery is going to be helpful. And if you're studying for that SIE, Brandy's got some stuff for you as well. I just loaded up some brand new audio. Speaking of Spotify, check your Spotify. You guys got some more audios today. I think we got over 50 now, 50 or 60 audios on there. Still adding more and more. So you can listen to the audios for Kona as a member. You can connect those Spotify account with your Patreon account, and that way you guys can get your study on while you're driving around, doing stuff, treadmill work. I don't know what it is. You can listen to hey, maybe you'd be like cooking the turkey.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Cooking up what?
Yeah, just
baking some cookies, cooking up a turkey.
I'll cook with y'all.
Basting.
Can't eat it.
Basting. Hearing all about options. Brining, smoking the turkey.
Your mom goes, you can't have chicken broth either.
No, it's animal. My mom has a hard time with dealing with Brandi and her veganism. She's like, she always throws these things like, it has just has chicken broth in it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, mom, it has an animal in it. Well, that's not like real animal. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, all right, you ready? Let's get to it. I mean, did she not say that?
She did. And in my head, I'm all, dude, it's boiled down chicken. No, it's broth.
Like, oh, whatever. You guys are all weird. That's what she says every time.
You
guys are all a bunch of weirdos.
know,
Well, not me. I love chicken, mom.
I used to.
This one. All right. Anyways, we got the Serious 6 tonight. We're going to go over 6 different exams, 6 questions, 6 answers, techniques, content.
A little bit.
It's going to be a little bit of everything. Right?
A little bit.
I'm tying up everything that we learned in the free and the brew this week. We're going to have some fun with these questions. As always, pay attention to what the questions are asking. Don't get caught up in the exam and what it is, even though Brandi will tell you, because we're going to have 6 different questions from 6 different exams. But here's the thing, guys. Pay attention to how she breaks it down. Some people are watching this. Like some people I know have been on the brew.
Yeah.
They've been studying with us.
Yeah.
And they go like this, Brandi. You know, I've been with you for a minute here, and I hear you the way you break down these questions with answers first and the way you observe, you know. A couple fail notices later, you know, I think I'm going to try it out that way. It's kind of like when you tell your kids like how to like do something and then they go like, and you know they're not listening.
Yeah.
And they do it their own way anyway, and then they finally listen to you and then they go, who knew? Who knew that would be so much a better way to do that? And you're like, and then the real kicker is like, hey, did you know that my friend's dad told me to do it this way? And that's not, I'm like, yeah, I told you last week. Yeah, but you know, what do you know? Anyways, let's get this thing going.
All right, let's do it.
Before I get myself in trouble.
Yeah. All right, I have a stop order. I have a limit order. I have a stop limit order, and I have a market order. So if you guys were in the SIE today,
yep.
This is hold. Next available.
Okay.
This is or better. Like I want that price or better.
Right.
This is hold, then or better.
And that's whatever's on the market.
Yep, it's just next price. That's it.
Whatever.
Yeah, just
they got ham hocks over there. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Buy me that. Period. Right?
We got oxtail. Let's go.
An order that when triggered becomes a market order. An order that when triggered It's not. So we know it's not limit, right?
Nope, there's no holding, there's no limits.
Well, there's this when triggered.
Right. So I guess that would be a hold.
Yeah.
And next available. Got it.
Got it?
Triggered is another word for hold.
Yes.
All right. So if you are keeping a scorecard at home, like I would be,
Yeah.
I would write that down. I'd be like, oh, triggered is another way to say hold. Oh,
Yep.
so that's that whole stop order thing. Oh,
Stop.
stop, triggered, hold. Ah, all goes together. Keywords. Got it.
Yeah. It's like putting it in your cart. Save it for later. Yep.
Exactly. Joanna put it perfectly. Hey, Andy, I think I'm going to start. I'm going to try that answers first thing.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Assigned to the holder. Exercised by the writer. Exercised by the holder. Allowed to expire. So I got assigned, I got exercise, I got exercise, and I got expire. Okay. And I mean, I could say that these two are maybe similar. I don't know. I could say that these two are also similar. I don't know. Ooh, C is a double dip.
Double dip.
But an option contract having no value. If you have value, are you using it?
No.
Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah.
If you have no value, are you using it? That's what I meant to say.
If I have no value.
Yeah. Are you going to use it if there's no value? Nah. You're gonna...
No. It's like bad butter or bad cheese in the fridge.
Yeah. It expired.
I know cheese has mold on it when they start, but I ain't eating it at the end.
So gross.
By the way, if you don't know what a double dip is, do you see that one answer had both exercised and holder? It was two keywords from the other two answers. That's a double dip. Sometimes that is the reason why we pick it, because that is the double dip.
Yeah.
But on this one, we had to just look at the question and then see what it's asking.
Somebody said
Expiration in the question and the expire in the answer. Exactly.
boom.
That was more of a connection.
Boom. All right. B shares. No load shares. C shares. A shares. So I realized that I think out of order, but I always feel like I need to demonstrate in order.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna write it out.
Do that.
Word, the way we teach it and the way we learn it.
All right.
So A is front load.
Mm-hmm.
B is back.
Yep.
C is level. And then obviously this is none, right? It's no load, none. The other thing is front load has breakpoints, back has the CDSC, and level is 1% CDSC.
Remember, we're doing a little bit of content.
That's a little bit. That's your little
Brandi,
bit.
do you have something where I can memorize this stuff as easy as that? Just like, do you have that anywhere? Oh, you scan that. Get the study guide.
Yeah.
It has it just like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Just scan that.
Wow.
Get that study guide. Okay. And it has it. Yeah. Just like that. Okay. So, your customer invests in a mutual fund that has a CDSC that begins at 5% and declines a holding period of 5 years. Starts at 5%. So it's not the 1%. It's not that. It's that. Boom.
There you go.
That's it. That's the keywords.
That's keywords, like we did on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. See, look, the keywords work even with a little bit of keyword content. Lead underwriter. Issuing corporation. Both the underwriters and the issuing corporation or the underwriting group.
Ooh, the underwriting group. The group project. I heard Bill doesn't do any writing.
Okay. Underwriter.
We know Sarah wrote everything.
Is that the lead?
Mm-hmm. But they made him do it as a group. But there's that one dude that always never does anything.
Shows up.
Just shows up.
Yeah. Pretends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. An underwriting group is currently assisting an issuer with the preparation and filing of the registration statement for a new issue. Who is responsible for the accuracy of the information?
The person who wrote it,
The person that wrote it or
the issuer.
right? If you're filling out an application and somebody is assisting you filling out an application, don't you have to be the one giving the accurate information? They don't know.
That's true. They write whatever you say.
They write what you say. So the issuer is
That
the
makes
one
sense.
responsible for the correct and accurate information.
So, in other words, you're saying is the issuer, the corporation, issuing corporation says, "This is what I'm willing to do," and the underwriter goes, "All right, I write that what you said."
If the issuer says, I would like to go public,
Right.
and I'm going to go ahead and just tell you that we're valued at $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put that in the registration statement. Then, the underwriter puts it in the registration statement. And then the SEC says, what? And then they go back and they look and they find out that the issuer isn't really worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
There's a problem. It's not the underwriter's fault.
No, just you told me. What am I supposed
I wrote down what you told me.
I got a typewriter.
Yeah. That's not right. I have no whiteout.
Just do what they say.
Yeah.
Blame Bob. He didn't do anything.
Just showed up. All right. So everything is in cents, right? Except for this one. Not a penny, or not like too many cents.
Too little.
Too little.
It's like a little fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a one.
Too many zeros.
Someone say a 1,000th of a penny.
Yeah. Too many zeros.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. It's too many. There's too many numbers there.
Gotcha.
Okay. Also, because we all hate numbers, right?
Is Eric on?
Yeah. I mean, we don't all hate numbers. But you got one in there and a one there.
Yeah.
Logically, what makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm asking the question. What makes sense logically?
Mm-hmm.
The too many zeros or the not too many zeros?
The one that makes sense is the one that doesn't have a million zeros in it. I mean, it doesn't really, but you know what I mean.
Seabird Airlines common stock is listed in the New York Stock Exchange. Appalachia, man, I saw that so differently. Appalachia Securities is an over-the-counter market maker and has posted a quote.
Appalachia.
No, I transposed my L's and my P's.
Oh.
If Appalachia wants to enter a new quote, the smallest incremental change. Look at all of this to say what the real question is. What the real question is this part right here. See, we had this conversation about, I think we had it on Monday, about not answering the question.
Yes.
The question that's actually being asked.
Right.
That's it right there.
What is the smallest increment? I don't know. The one that's actually a penny.
Right.
Not the one that's a fraction of a penny.
Boom.
That makes sense. I mean, how could it be any smaller than that?
And look at what we really just needed to know. The smallest incremental change out of all of those words.
Yep.
On the screen.
Not the 555.
Yeah. And I couldn't let the night go by.
Yeah, you got to cover risk.
I got to cover risk.
It's risky out there.
I have a business risk. That's one. I have interest rate risk. That's interest rates. I have default risk. That's one. I have legislative risk. That's one product.
How'd you get one product?
Because legislative risk is the change of rules or regulations. One thing.
One thing at a time.
One thing. Right? If I make I don't know.
Witchamajiggets?
Yes. And the which goes on some sort of like can only use a small percentage of that.
Witchamajig?
Then you are gonna suffer in production.
No more witchamajigs.
Nope.
Heard they make them out of asbestos.
There you go. Which of the following risks is not a non-systematic? Look at this, guys. Not a non. So what does that mean? I'm looking for the system. Interest rates are a whole system.
That is the hardest, most difficult part of that question is the fact that it was a not a non. Not a non means We are looking for the systematic.
I feel like we can make a song, not a non.
Not a non means actually that is what you're looking for.
Not a non, not a non.
That is the most difficult part.
Yeah, not a non. They both cross off. So that means systems left.
There you go.
That's how you do it. Yeah. Chris got her
Not, not.
That's awesome.
Hey, if it's risky, Crystal knows all about it.
Yep. She knows what's not a non.
That's right. She's all systematic. Got you. Non-systematic. Got it.
Yeah.
Not a non. Got that too.
What's up with my
All I'm saying is thank you guys for being here. Thank you. Appreciate you. We will be giving away the gift of Kona. If you missed what I said in the beginning, oh well, you got to get here earlier because we got stuff going on next week.
next week?
Next week. I said next week. We got Thanksgiving week. We got the biggest shopping day of the planet, isn't it? Black Friday still?
I
I don't know. Cyber Monday. We will be giving out some discount codes and all some great stuff next week in the following month. As we head into Christmas, we will be giving discounts, gifts. You never know. Be here early on the Studying Brew because it won't be available in the replay. It'll be there for those who showed up because I'm going to put it in the chat. Ha! There you go.
Chat.
You got to be here. You got to be here to get those codes.
That's right.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, keep up that studying. Get after it. Don't quit. Stay in it. I know you got to go buy your basting materials. I know you got to go buy that 20 gallons of fry oil so you can fry up that bird for the whole whatever you're gonna do. Right?
Start defrosting now. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. I don't know.
Smoking birds. Whatever it is you got to do. All I know is you got to stay consistent. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay consistent. Be disciplined. Don't quit. Just figure out a better way to do it. Knock it out earlier in the day. Whatever it is you got to do, but stay on target. Stay on track, right? Make it happen. We will be back for the Studying Brew on the free on Monday. Members, we will see you on Friday and Sunday. And until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you guys. Practice the keywords, practice the techniques. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.